Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome back to the MajorSlackAttack, your first stop for titillating tactical gaming, and it's very early Sunday morning here in Montreal, Quebec. I'm gonna have to keep my voice low because the missus is still sleeping. We're gonna call this the bonus business video, because I got a lot of stuff here that I collected that I just didn't have time to field test. I have now done the field testing. Field testing was ugly and tedious, so I'm not gonna include that, but I have a lot of information about what I want to keep and what I want to sell. I was originally going to do this off camera, but I thought some of you business video fans would want to see all the decision making I made according to what I sold and what I kept and whatnot. Okay, so starting with the Angry Rifle, it didn't measure up to the Ferocious Blaster. The Ferocious Blaster outperformed it by a lot. Okay, their Angry Rifle, I think, is the slack rating is about 41,000. This is 36,000, but the electrocute damage just made it perform so much better. So that goes. This I don't really have a need for now, so I'm going to keep it, but I'm going to stash it. This is getting pretty weak against loaders, caustic TMP here. I'm looking for a replacement. I'm going to hang on to it for now, but its days are numbered. This here, this was ridiculous. It works. Okay, it's a great rocket launcher, kicks out the damage, but I typically use rocket launchers for getting second winds, and this got me in so much trouble. I would get a second wind and then I would instantly be put into the fight for life sequence again, because Zero would reload the rocket launcher, whip out a rocket, and it would blow up in my face so many times. It was ridiculous. I just can't get used to TDRs. I don't think I ever will. I think it's one of the most ridiculous gimmick weapons in the game, and I'm done with TDRs. So that was my one shot trying to use a TDR, so that's it. I stick with my old faithful here, the Moscovites hero. Stick with that. This is not going to get much use, but I'm going to hang on to it. I've decided between these two, the Clement crowdsourcing and Moxie's. Even though Moxie's isn't as powerful, it gets health back. Okay, it regains health every time you shoot. So and this uses up way too much ammo, so even though it's more powerful, I think this is the better choice. All right, I have a new slagger. I'm pretty happy with it. Besides, I'm going to be using a lot of sniper rifles in the next little while, so I think I'm going to move away from slag sniping. So this is going. My new slagger is this SMG, Malawan SMG. Works pretty good, so have no complaints with that. What else we got here? Yeah, between these two are kind of redundant. I'm going to have to field test them in a situation where there's a lot of human or animal enemies, and I haven't had a chance to do that, so I'm going to stash them for now. There's a lot of stuff in my safe I figured out that I want to just get rid of. What else we got here? Keeping that. Grenade mods here. Keeping that. I don't know why in the world I decided to even, did I buy this? Anyways, homing singularities, they just don't work. It defeats the purpose of a singularity. You want to aim and plant the singularity on a specific spot. You don't want to homing in randomly on any enemy that it decides. So this didn't work for my purposes. I have 2 lobbed fire bursts. Here's the other one. So this is no brainer. That's the weaker one. Get rid of that one. Keeping that, definitely, that's going to work very well. This is not bad. I have to do some more field testing. And I have a new regular shield, which is this one here. Okay, this outperforms the plodding turtle shield, I think, because it has elemental resistance. Right, so let's swap those two out. Plodding turtle shield. I'm finally going to sell. You've been good to me, but you gotta go. And I think that about covers it all. So that's a lot of cleaning house. Let's just fill it up. There we go. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Now there's some stuff in the safe I want to clean out too. Got a to-do list here. I actually don't need a to-do list anymore. I've got it memorized. Okay, here we go. That stays. The 3-way Hulk stays. This is coming out. That's going to be very useful. And we'll swap it out with something I want to put in. Not that. The caustic TMB. No, we'll keep that on board for more field testing. The Brit Fapushka. Yeah, we're going to put that in. The Banbury Jericho definitely is coming out. It's going to be very useful. Also the Scarlet Corinthian, that's coming out too. What else we got here? The Kotrug is completely redundant, so we're selling that. Okay, so loaded Widowmaker, that stays, that stays. The Credit Machine Gun, I field tested, it's just a little too weak now, so that's going to be sold. Also the Tricky Spy Class mod, that was a mistake when I bought that, so out it goes. Okay, so let's red X some more stuff here. Tricky Spy Class mod, you get red X'd. That stays. That stays. Credit Machine Gun goes. And the Kotrug goes. That'll work. Just make sure everything is exactly the way it should be. Yep, that's exactly the way it should be. Is there anything that wants to go in there that is redundant? Don't need it on board. Everybody either has a star or a red X. You definitely get a star. I am looking for another mid-range corrosive weapon. This is great. It's fantastic. It really kicks out the damage, but it has no scope, and the range is a little limited. Even though it's a Hyperion, I find the range a little limited. So it's a little dangerous against loaders. It gets the job done, but you really got to handle it. Oh yeah, and I want this.
Like I said, you've been listening to those Hyperion newscasts that say you're killing kids and kicking puppies? I found the guy who's recording them. He's in the Arid Nexus. Pay him a visit and set the record straight.
Can do. That's an easy for Iridium. So we're gonna do that.
You can always trust
19. That's exactly the way I like it. Yep, that works for me. Now, Claptrap safe. There's a couple of things in there that are too weak. No longer useful. Number one is the Suppressive Scout. It's been outdone by my new... I'll show you in a minute. And the Oppressed TMP has been outclassed. Both of those have been outclassed. I'm going to keep that and keep that just for posterity. Alright, so that is it, I think. So you go. You've been outclassed by the Burning Troublemaker, and the Suppressive Scout has been outdone by the Cartel Scout. Alright, so that's redundant. Yeah, pardon me for my coffee here.
A fantastic day for
And that is it. Let's put on the Survivor class mods so we can get some health back while we're doing whatever else we're gonna do. Now, like I said, I would. How much money do I have? Am I a millionaire again? No, I'm not. Not quite. Okay.
Guns, guns, guns!
Gentleman Snyder. A Maloan Slagger. Huh. Plus 120% critical hit damage. I haven't seen one of these in a long time. Boy, that could probably really kick out the damage. Here we go again. Okay, nope, nope. Nope, nothing doing there. How much time do I have? 16 minutes, lots of time. I'm gonna think about that. It's only video game money. Yeah, what the hell?
No refresh later. Always knew I'd end up on Pandora.
Another Widowmaker. Interesting. Okay, we're selling that. Looking for a little bit of Iridium. Red Rock. Red Rock. Don't give me Red Rock. Patty sucks a big one. Patty never sucks a big one. I don't know. Don't use melee shields. Go down to the bottom here. Amplify shield, got one that's way better. Don't use spike shields. Absorb shield with a pitiful 9% absorb chance, so that's no good. And I've got a better amplify shield, so nothing doing there. Wait a minute. What's the mod?
Get your health and shields right here.
No and no. What is this? Doubles? Check this out. Can you seeing these people? Exactly the same. Thanks a lot, game.
Try not to die.
You run out of ideas there, game?
Let's just get this out of the way.
Throwing stick Merv, no.
Most of my merchandise was ripped from the
Fuse
hands
time's
of
too
dead
long. Fuse time is
adventurers.
too long. I don't really like using grenades for slagging. And I've got the Kiss of Death anyways. Nothing doing there. Fuse time is too long. And I believe the Kiss of Death is... that might actually... Nope. Mine's better. Okay, so that's that.
Finished that job yet?
Here we go again. Lots of slag snipers happening here. Slippery Lance. Slack rating of around close to 20,000. I don't think that's going to do it. Another TDO rocket launcher, forget it. And a burst fire scout, that's not going to do it. Well, that might be useful. In the caustic caverns. What's your story?
Check back later.
Do I have a non-elemental? Probably won't need one. Yeah.
Right new.
Okay, so that's that. 12 minutes into the video, and I'm getting low on the cash, so I think we'll pass on the gambling again. Sorry, guys. When I get to 1 million, maybe I'll just gamble away the whole 1 million, just for shits and giggles, before the end of the game. But that is it. So that's it. Do I need ammo? I'll get it off camera. Is there anything else I want? I don't think so. I'm going to call it. Thank you all very much for watching, and see you next video.